Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's old Pappy back with another one, and I've been out for a little bit, but I'm back now with a little bit of test server action. And what I'm going to be doing here today is looking at the new Hornet weapons. Now the Hornets are the heavy versions of the Wasp weapons, and the thing you need to know about these weapons are that they do damage over time, sort of acid damage. They have a super crazy long reload due to a recent I don't want to call it a nerf, but just like a reworking of the weapon, actually. So they take 12 seconds to reload, but holy macaroni, do they ever pack a punch. So let's get right to it right away. And these are the heavy versions on a behemoth. And I got 4 of the suckers here, and they have 600 meter range. And check out the amount of damage that these babies do. Just absolutely nutso. They really pack a punch. And so, you know, one of the things I really got to be careful though of, and you're seeing it right here, is once you engage the behemoth's special ability and get locked into place, man, oh man, you're kind of just a sitting duck here. But look at this, Mr. Hawk on the other side of the map thought he had me done. But here's another thing you need to know about the test server, is that they are testing out a bunch of nerfs and a few buffs to a whole host of weapons, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos in the coming days trying to bring you up to speed on all of the proposed changes. But one of the ones that really was important there that you saw was they have nerfed, or are going to nerf, Hawk's built-in weapon. And so while it will still do 100% damage to Titans, it will only do 50% damage to normal robots. And that's a huge change. I am not one of the people that thinks that Hawk is now going to be absolutely useless as a result of this change, because I think it actually, what it really will do is make it useful for what the Hawk was billed as when it was first created, which is the, quote, Titan killer, right? But anyway, let's get back at her here. You can see what I'm doing here. Look at that. Just smacked another guy here, gave him a little Pappy spankety-doo. I'm really liking these weapons. The one thing I would say about them is, of course, you know me, I hate reloading, so I really wish that they had a shorter reload. 10 seconds, please. Maybe even 8 seconds would be freaking awesome. 12 seconds I find to be just really crazy long. And so even though I just got myself a triple kill there, I think, and you're going to see there's basically another little short footage that I'm going to show you after this clip here that shows just how kind of how you walk on a razor's edge when you try to use this weapon with something like the behemoth, right? Because after you do all the firing, after you do your 12 seconds worth of firing, look at that, I just got myself a rampage, good lord. After you do your 12 seconds, or your firing I should say, you got 12 seconds to just sit there and twiddle your thumb, and that is really dangerous. Might work in super long maps like Canyon or Springfield, where you can maybe just hide behind an obstacle, but in general I think you're going to want to either be playing as a squad, right, and have people protect you because you are super powerful with this setup, or you're going to need to have some other weapons that are just a little bit more brawling style. Or finally, the other option would be to be in a robot that has a lot of mobility, right? If you can jump to safety and hit somebody and then hit and hide and then wait for the 12 seconds and then come out and hit again, totally fine. But you see what's happening here. Look at that. I was locked into place, bingo bango, and next thing you know, I'm killed. And so let's just finish out this game here. There's only a little bit of time left, and we can talk a little bit about the Hawk nerf, and then I'm going to show you just one more short bit of Hornet gameplay to end off the video. And anyway, thanks a lot for sticking around if you did. But one of the things you're going to notice with the Hawk is that it basically is now primarily a Titan killer, even though it still is powerful enough to kill other robots. And so I have it set up right here with long-range weapons, and they're not really great for brawling, but you have to understand, and I'll do another video in the future showing the Hawk and the nerf to the Hawk. It does 50% less damage. That's all you need to know. Anyway, let's jump back in here. Let's get into Springfield. Again, there's only about maybe another minute left in the video. Thanks for sticking around. And I want to show you with this video just what I meant by that double-edged, razor-edged sword when you use this type of setup. Because, you know, I got 600 meter range, so I'm hitting this guy 500 meters away. Sounds pretty good? Okay, sounds pretty good. You know, he got his Aegis shield going. I'm trying to get the guy. He's getting pelted actually on all sides, and we take him down. Okay, great. So let's see who else is out here. Now, Springfield would be a long-range map, and so I have to be very cautious because a lot of people will be running long-range setups, right? And so I'm trying to get into position, I'm scanning the battlefield, and I'm wondering to myself here, okay, 600 meters, that guy's in range. But look, I'm in range for his weapon. And so he just took down, he started shaving my health off. I'm locked into place. I just got hit, and then bang, out of nowhere, look at this. Mr. Hawk flies in, and ouch. Anyway, just to finish out the video, here are the stats for the Hornet, and the thing to remember is that 2,170 damage at level 8 actually is multiplied by 2 because it fires two missiles, if you will, at the same time, as opposed to the Wasp, which only fires one. That's why you see the discrepancy in the damage. My final thoughts on the Hornet, I actually like it. I think it's a pretty good, definitely a powerful weapon, and I think really the key is to try to find a setup that allows you to also escape and get away safely. So what do they say about he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day kind of thing? So don't just get caught out in the open like you saw me do there. Play smart, play safe, and you'll be fine. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the battlefield.